Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're here in Williamsburg, Virginia, and we are actually going to Colonial Williamsburg to get a little more information on the process of making Williamsburg bricks. I'm learning more and more about the brick making process, and I always wondered why the bricks are different colors. The reason being is they basically are stacking all of the bricks into a kiln, and they have to actually cook for about 10 days after they take basically the raw clay and dry it out. The ones that you see are darker are actually closer to the heat, and they actually crystallize more, which is why you have some bricks that are actually darker. So we're going to go into the visitor center down here, and we're going to pay our $35 for our ticket, and we're going to go see the carpenter and the brick making space. It's going to be fun. This is the perfect day to come through and see this. The weather, it's about 65 degrees. It's fall. The leaves are looking incredible. The trees are just amazing. And up here they have a cast map of Colonial Williamsburg. And let's see if we can find out where the brick maker's place is. So we have we're looking for the governor's mansion. So this is the governor's mansion right here. This should be the visitor center, and I believe the brick maker is somewhere over in here. If I go by my map, let's look at the colonial map here. We have the governor's center right there. That's the governor's center, and we have the loop. So if we go over to, this is New England North Street. Okay, so New England Street, actually. So North New England. This is Nicholas Street. And this is Bout Street. Okay, so it should be right over here. It should be the brickmaker. So it's not actually showing on this map. So that might be an addition, because we see Nicholas Street and Boubert Street. So over in here will be the carpenter, as well as, yeah, it's not on this map. No love for the brick makers around here. This is stunning. Oh, it's so beautiful. And into the visitor center we go. I'm thinking that wasn't here back in colonial days. I just don't think it really was. Kind of like the skeleton on the cannon, though. That's kind of cool. All right, so we got to go get our ticket, and then we're going to go on and see how far it is we got to walk to get there. Okay, so this is really cool. This is actually kind of like what we've done at the red brick house with the red brick walkway. They've gone through and they're doing this as a timeline. 65 to know who, you know, people who other own people. Okay. And this is when the red brick house, wow. So here's the timeline of where the red brick house started, 1820. And we're still walking down. So it's 1800. Your latest news is more than a week old. You are subject to the majesty, the king. Wow. 18th century. Great Hopes Plantation. I tell you what, it's a hike from the visitor center. They do have a shuttle that'll take you there. I think we are finally here. I think that's the governor's mansion over there. And that must be the shuttle bus. Governor's Palace. Okay. This must be the Governor's Palace. And so the Brickyard will be over this way if that's the Governor's Palace. So we are here actually looking like this. That's the Governor's Palace. That street must be North Street. And we can go down to Nicholas. Come back and see the governor on the way back. Governor.